Hello, I'm Francisco and this is What? The show where you can actually replay what I say in history class. This is an example of an OPCVL, which is a tool we use to evaluate sources of information. Now, we start with a hypothetical scenario. Individual A and individual B are at a party, where B wants to dance with A. A refuses and B is not happy about it. Afterwards, both A and B write songs about the situation, and we will use them as sources to answer the following questions. Why did A refuse to dance with B? You may watch source A here. Go on, watch it. There's a lot of leopard print there. A lot of leopard print everywhere. Now, origin. We know source A comes directly from individual A, who was at the party and was specifically the one refusing to dance in the question. Purpose. A is attempting to give their point of view on the situation, making it very clear that they are not impressed with B's advances.
That don't impress me much.
This is not an objective viewpoint, since it is very much oriented to what A is feeling and thinking, ignoring other points of view. Content. A is telling us they are not impressed by rocket science.
Okay, so you're a rocket scientist.
Brad Pitt.
Okay, so you're Brad Pitt.
Cars.
Okay, so you got a car. That don't impress me much.
A also does not like people who think they are geniuses or are know-it-alls.
You think you're a genius, you drive me up the wall. You're a regular, original, know-it-all.
Vanity.
I never knew a guy who carried a mirror in his pocket and a comb up his sleeve, just in case. And all that extra whole gel in your hair, I'd lock it, 'cause heaven forbid it should fall out of place.
Or people who are too attached to their cars.
You're one of those guys who likes to shine his machine. You baby, take off my shoes before you let me get in. I can't believe you kiss your car goodnight. Now come on, baby, tell me, you must be joking, right?
However, A is interested in being warm at night.
Don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that won't keep me warm on the long, cold, lonely nights.
The touch.
So you got the looks, but have you got the touch?
And Elvis. Presumably Elvis Presley.
Okay, so what do you think, you're Elvis or something?
Now, these were all direct observations about the source. For the final two sections, we're gonna judge whether if it's useful to answer the question. Why did A refuse to dance with B? The value of this source is that it gives us the specific viewpoint of A, which is what the question is asking. It's not asking if A refused to dance for the right reasons or if they refused to dance with anyone else. It's asking why A refused to dance with B. So we get the viewpoint of A in a format where we can quote it and actually say why A was not impressed with B's advances. However, there are some limitations, namely that we don't know if A is talking specifically about B. It's not an objective viewpoint of the situation because it's extremely biased to what A is thinking and feeling, and we have no guarantee that A is actually telling the truth. Conclusion: this source gives us A's point of view, which is a very important part of answering this particular question. But we probably also need a neutral source that tells us exactly what happened from an objective viewpoint. That would actually help us answer the question. See you next time!